What? Oh, I forgot to do the thing. I knew I forgot something. I was getting there. Really was. How chat you go? Everything's gonna go dark for a second because I was distracted, which you've been here once before, you know. You can still hear me though. I'm nice like that. For a while I just made it go dark. There we go. And now I can click on chat and it should show up just fine, and I realized I can't test it because I didn't go through the trouble of putting up super chats, mega chats, any of that. Because, well, you know where they are by now. Or mega chats, Venmo, PayPal, there we go. Those super chats are easy. They're at the bottom of the screen. No problem. I don't know if the music's too loud or not. It needs to be background-ish. Background-ish. Wondering what everyone's doing this evening. Feels weird to be out of. Like, didn't I just do this? This is the feeling I get. Wasn't I just streaming a game on Wednesday? Which I have yet to finish. I'll probably do that soon. Like, I won't wait until next Wednesday, because I'm almost 100% certain it's basically at the end. There might be one little section I have to get through to get to the end, but we've gone through some pretty drastic changes there. Certain events have occurred where it's like, oh, well, that's the closure to that. All right, moving on. Check the cat. I still have time. Still time before I can do anything. It's all right. Ugh. That was 5 days ago. Stuff, man. Stuff is weird. Oh, and that's not set up right either. We're doing great. It's freaking Friday, by the way. I haven't done the intro yet. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. We made it. It's Friday. It's freaking Friday. Once again. Oh, my arms hurt. Holy gosh. You do some stretching right there. Wow. 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 That felt awful. But we are leading into a very exciting weekend in the New England area and through a fair portion of the United States, I think. I sort of glanced at it. There's just a swath from like Texas to the New England that just says winter storm warning all the way across. Huh. We'll see how that turns out. It's always exciting. A little bit of how do I put this? There's a lot going on right now. And I like to think in some little way that when severe weather hits, it is Mother Nature just reminding us how helpless we are against her wrath. Like, I'm curious in my head with this upcoming storm, one, how bad it's going to be is a real good question, and what will happen because of it. Like, the weather of the planet itself is going to take our attention and let it be very focused. For you could be stuck in your house with no power in freezing temperatures. Watch out. Mama's home, you know. Yeah. But we'll see. Again, I already had the experience of complete blackout for 1 hour, which was fine. It was just a little startling to be playing my computer games in one moment and talking with someone at the same time. Like, it all went away. Just dropped. And that sucked, because I was about to play games with someone, and it just didn't happen. Like, oh. Thank you for taking away that, that almost joy and pleasure I had there. Thank you. Yay. Kathy Huey, hello. I can't hear it again. Oh, I need to remember to switch this out every time, and I didn't. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here as always. I had some of your granola this morning. I finally finished my protein granola and opened up the bag you gave me. Rolling blackouts are expected here through the weekend. I can't hear it still. Hold on. I'm sure it's done it, but there we go. All good. Gotta make sure you got extra. Yep. So our attention, which is often distracted by whatever happens to be on the internet, holding our attention for whatever reason, is going to be pushed to the side a little bit. But I hope on the other end of this it'll refocus and we won't lose our footing on what everyone's trying to maintain. Chrissy, hello. That's you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, really appreciate it. It's not showing up. There we go. That's weird. Yep. Staying warm is the easy part for me because, one, I crank the heat to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. It's just what I do. I like being comfortable. And it stays that way. It's like one simple pleasure of human existence is that we can maintain our environment at a certain temperature all the time. And for me, I have 72 degrees Fahrenheit in here all the time. That includes the warmer days, except I think it's less. I think in the warmer weather, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just as comfortable with the AC. And everyone else is going to start saying something about turning their temperature low and putting on a bunch of clothing. And yeah, I could do that. Or I could just keep it at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Boom. 67. There you go. As long as you're comfortable, that's the thing. I'm comfortable at 72. And what's scary is if it's 1 degree higher or 1 degree lower, I can tell. Not like in the sense where I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's 1 degree lower or 1 degree higher. It's like suddenly I will either start to perspire a little or start to feel chilly. So it's a very specific temperature in both cases. Like it has to be 72 for me to feel comfortably warm and cozy. And then 70 degrees Fahrenheit for the AC when it's really hot out. I do. I encourage people to do that. Like, use your heat. Glucose meter is image. Hello. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. Glucose meter? Does it know something about you that you don't know? Ow. Everyone, we have a very special announcement. I'm going to have some whiskey today. I had a thought in my head earlier, and this upcoming weather. Ooh, I just remembered something. Shit. All right, I might have to get up at some point. I'm charging my watch. You'll note it's not on my wrist. So I need to make sure that I keep an eye on my phone because at some point it's going to say it's fully charged. And then I want to unplug it right away. But I decided to have some whiskey tonight. And my initial thought was I haven't had bourbon much lately. And I thought Four Roses sounds good. I'm doing great. Said Four Roses sounded good. And here's the thing. I'm taking a step back. At this time of year, Four Roses, I tend to lean into February because roses. I've done it numerous years in a row. Charge all the things, exactly. Well, I have my camping battery is what I call it. I don't know what to call it. It's a portable battery. It looks like it's basically, and when I look at it, I'm like, that's about the size of a car battery, right? And it sort of acts like one. Like I charge it up and it stays charged for an extremely long time without going down. So to compromise with, oh, I want to have Four Roses in February, so I don't really, should I have it now? But it was the first thing I thought of as a beverage of bourbon that I wanted. So I'm compromising by doing this one. We're doing Four Roses single barrel. Just a little bit. I realized also I am nowhere near my my 3-ounce limit for the month, and it is the 23rd. I think I've had, I don't even know if I've had half a quarter ounce. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've only had maybe half an ounce at most. And I can't remember. I still have a video to do. That hasn't changed. I'm going to keep saying it. I have a video I'm going to do. I had hoped to record it today in truth, but other things happened. Go Brewing NA, ESB. Touch of maple syrup. Oh, that sounds great. Very odd. Stack of pancakes seasoned with cumin. I could work. I don't know how well it could work, but it could work. So everyone, make sure you tell me what you're drinking. This is a single barrel. Is there anything specific about it here? The back it says rye spice, apricot, pear, cinnamon, toasted oak. That sounds delightful. I will have all of that, please. I still don't have a really good idea of pear. When I think of pear, it's the candy version, like Jolly Rancher's version of pear is what comes up. Real pear, I might have tried once or twice. So that's something I should probably deal with at some point. Go to Stop Shop, buy a pear. When are they in season? Autumn? Like apples? I know the rumor is they go bad real fast. Probably a little more than I wanted, but give or take. Oof. Definitely smells like high proof whiskey. It's been so long. It's such a surprise. It's such a nice return. You guys should try it sometime. It's not easy, I mean, overall, especially if you have a giant whiskey collection, but all you have to do is not really drink for 1 year. Then it's fine. And I come back to this and it's just... Oh, it's National Pie Day, by the way. I was thinking of apple pie just now because there was part of me that thought about getting a pie, but unfortunately they don't really sell pie pieces individually, not that I'm aware of. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot. I know exactly where I could have gotten a slice of pie. There's a restaurant nearby that has pie slices for dessert. And I can just do takeout dessert option. But unfortunately, I don't have money. So, as you'll note, monthly goal hasn't quite been met. We got time. Another week, right? Ish. Prada and J. Alexander's. I don't even know what that is. Prada is a clothing brand, right? Mama KillCo hasn't been in here, but I have mentioned, like, there's a Carrying Bridge link below here. Please make sure to check that out every once in a while. Pop KillCo, like I said, last time is back home. I saw him today when I was at the house. I was there to bring Mama KillCo a portable stove, like one of the camping stoves that she gave to me, but it's a little funny. I gave her the butane to go with it. I don't need it because I have a gas stove. But it requires a match to start, which I don't like. But hopefully they won't lose power at all. Maple beers using glucose, maybe. Uber expensive stuff. It sounds like it. When I heard the word, I thought of purses. Is that it? I will never understand any of that, by the way. I don't understand. And this is, I'm pointing this out, like this is obviously out of my league because I don't think of fashion really, and especially don't think of women's fashion, but I know purses, jewelry, and shoes can be incredibly expensive, and I'm not even touching the concept of clothing. I know that's just wild on every level, because not only the clothes themselves and the brands are insane, and often less is more, so you pay more for less fabric, and then we have to get into the concept and idea of lingerie, or as I would call it, underwear, which is insanely overpriced and doesn't really fit properly half the time, as I understand. It's a very broad sweep of the whole thing. I do like the idea of getting into like nice clothes. I've thought about it, but again, we're talking about a money issue. Even if I went to Savers these days and tried to look for that kind of thing, it's rough. But I've thought of the idea of dressing up nice, like a button-up shirt, some suspenders, nice pants, nice shoes, wax up the mustache, maybe get a bowler hat, you know. I can see it. It's there, but getting to that point. Yeah. All right, cheers everyone here. Thanks for stopping in, and make sure you like, subscribe, you know. Oh. Whew. That's nice. Very brown sugar. I like brown sugar, by the way. Just eat it raw. No, don't do that. Although I can relate to things being expensive in the sense of bottles. I keep wondering, should I make the attempt to get a broad idea of how much whiskey is, like, dollar value is sitting behind me right now? I could do it. It would be really hard to do, though. Since a lot of these are specialty bottles that are not really for sale. So the value of them could be doubled just by their rarity. Mostly looking over here, though. Crowded Barrel stuff. Match Factory game? John McKellen. Hello. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It's always greatly appreciated. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Whiskey sommelier attire. Snobbery is left behind, though. Like I said, I've thought of it. It's just hard to get a pinpoint of men's fashion. It's like handlebar mustache, men's fashion. You come up with a lot of stuff, I'm sure. Maybe I could just get overalls. Bring back that again. No? I remember liking overalls as a kid. But that was also in the 80s, so. Oh, it stings. Oof. Right there. Oof. It's interesting how the pain of that hasn't really increased. It's the same feeling. I'm just not used to it anymore. Ugh. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I have worn jeans and t-shirts for my entire life. The latest bit of fashion was wearing a flat cap. I have a jacket I like that does need repairs. Money. I have a place I can try and see if I can fix it because there are holes underneath it from like extended use of a decade more. And the zippers are acted funny, which is a real problem. I don't know how to deal with zipper problems. So hopefully they can fix that too. We'll see. How much that's going to cost, I don't know, but it's my favorite coat and I've had it for over a decade. I'd rather not, you know, have to stop using it or getting a new one. I mean, why? It's a great jacket. I don't need another one. What else? Yeah, that's the latest fashion I had was a... Oh, wait, I have a scarf too. Or at least I think it's a scarf. It's the strangest thing ever. It is scarf-like. So get everything there. Except it doesn't just like... It's not like one piece of material that ends. It's like that'd be the end of it here. Just you wrap it around and that'd be it. It goes like this. Like it's an oval. And you put half of it around. And you flip the other half over and put it half around again. It's very fancy. I got it in 2019 as a gift for playing Bob Cratchit in a certain theatrical performance way back. And that was the last time I did theater, I believe. My money's worth out of clothes and shoes for sure. Yeah, I go to Savers. If I ever need some kind of new clothing, and the only time that happens is, at least recently, when I went out to... Where did I get these clothes? Hold on. I did go shopping at a Savers of some sort. Might not have been called a Savers because I went in a different state. But I got some long sleeve shirts. And shorts. No, it was shorts. That's right. I think I got some long sleeve shirts and some shorts because I was traveling across the country. It might have been in Texas, actually. I think it was. Possibly. Because it was so hot. I was in Texas. It was so hot. I needed to get shorts. And I bought a pair down there at some kind of consignment store. They had a different name for it down there. Couldn't tell you what it was, though. That's the last time I dealt with clothes purchases. And that was out of a necessity. I don't like wearing shorts. Don't ask. I don't know. It's something I did to myself. It's like, but you have hairy legs. It's like, yes, most men do. Why is this bothering me? Am I going to shave them? Absolutely not. So why are you making you feel this way? I don't know. I'm about to wear shorts. Screw it. I wear shorts just fine now. I go exercise in them on a regular basis. Oh yeah. Whoa, spicy. Right before the finish, it goes. Four Roses is good. Goddamn. Oh, there it is. Whatever mechanical bit here in the stomach area is the problem I have right here. That's where the heartburn shows up. It sucks. Yeah. Like I didn't wear them, but then it was being in Austin for what was it? It was October. It was still stupidly hot. So I had to give in. I was like, I need shorts. This is ridiculous. Yeah, beyond tatter. Yeah. That's why I worry about my coat. I have this really nice coat. But, yeah, it has holes in the arms. Like the stitches just kind of came undone. So I'm hoping they can be fixed easily enough. I mean, it's dumb stuff. It's like I can tell I was trying to reach for something too long and everything here just went like, oh, shouldn't have done that. I think you've seen pictures of me in it. I wear it a lot right now because it's so goddamn cold. You know the snow's gonna be bad because my exercise place has canceled their class on Monday. So I was gonna exercise on Monday, but now it's like, nope. Sunday, Monday are gonna be nothing. Let's double check. Double check. It feels like -7 degrees Celsius out now. Right? That's fun. Wonderful. Lovely. Christy agrees that you have to get rid of those shirts. I mean, they still fit, right? The question is, if you tried to wash it in the washing machine, would it fall apart? Like, if that's close to the case, well, maybe you should get rid of it. But I know the feeling, we'll say. I have clothing that I wore in high school that I still have. And they're all like band shirts, like Tool, Metallica. What else? Those are the first two that came to mind. And they are old. I still wear them occasionally. I wear them at home. Like if it's clothing you wear at home and no one else is going to see you, you can wear whatever rags you want. This is bad. I'm looking at just tonight. Bad. Like, it says by 7 a.m. tomorrow, it will be -15 degrees Celsius out. That's absurd. That is well below freezing. Let me see if I can do the math in my head here. That's in the teens, or possibly the single digits for Fahrenheit. Whew. And that's not even the feels like temperature. That's the temperature it says it's going to be. That's not the feels like temperature. I'm glad I'm not going to be awake at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Actually, I probably will wake up at 7 a.m. So I'll be able to look and see exactly how cold it feels outside. That's ridiculous. It hasn't been that cold this year. It hasn't been that cold this winter yet. Till now. Ugh. That's why I'm saying, Kathy Hewitt, if you're hand washing them, and that's the reason they don't fall apart. Actually, no, I'm too old for that, Zenboon. I shoveled Mama KillCo's driveway a little bit last. That was the first time in a very long time that I shoveled anything. Especially driveway. Like, I haven't had a driveway in years. I never had a driveway. My parents' house has a driveway. And because of that, I was able to clear that up for them. But I think they have a person to do it usually. But last time they weren't home, thankfully. Again, I told everyone about the Brant's issue. Mama and Pop KillCo. One, Dad was in the hospital. He's back home now. But there's still a lot of damage from the falling tree. The carport got punctured. So we had the, I guess, insurance guy or something. They came over and took a look at it. It's like, oh, property damage from a falling branch. Isn't that under home insurance? I think it is. Hopefully that can be patched up easily enough. It wasn't severe, but it was enough to have a... It's like, oh, we got to fix that now. More money. Woo! And as a reminder, everyone who helped out during November, that also is going to help with this issue. With the tree branches, they got slammed. They got the tree branch problem because of the weather. And I'm just thinking, well, what's this next bout of bad weather going to do? The tree branches, the car had to be big repairs because it was like 100,000 miles and they found something wrong and whatever. Lots of money there. And what was the other thing? Those are the two. I feel like there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, whatever. Money, 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 as always. I hate it. I would love to live in a world where I don't have any credit card loans or debt of any sort. Have any of you felt that? That's another question I should add. Like, have any of you felt like, is anyone there? Is anyone like, I have zero anything that needs to be worried about? But no, there's always the car payments or the loan or the rent. It's bad, man. The world we live in is just nuts. I'm looking at my phone still. Ah, that's why. Don't go anywhere. My watch is ready. I will be right back. Ugh. I didn't go that far away. Probably still here. I'm back. I get to ask you guys if you can still hear me. How far away this thing actually picks up. Ugh. Ardbeg is a good choice, by the way. I didn't say it earlier. But I haven't had some Ardbeg in a minute. Oh, Christ. An Ardbeg night for these two. Right here. We're on day 2, for the record. Like, with me and exercise. Actually, no, it's past that. We did exercise on Tuesday. So this is residual. On both sides. Right here, right here. Ow. Oh, wait. No, it's probably... I'm thinking about physical activity I've done, and I'm thinking of Tuesday when I had to exercise, but I also lifted branches that were kind of heavy. I don't think that did it. We definitely had one exercise this week where I was lifting a bar straight up and down again. That seems to activate this area right there. Huh. Mm. Wait for it. It's quite a delay, I have to admit. What is everyone else doing to batten down the hatches for this weather that's upcoming? I don't have a plan. Other than I hope we don't lose power, because I have the ability to keep power. But it's not easy. Like I said, this right here. I showed this off on Friday or Wednesday or something, but this thing will keep me set for this day-ish. I know I used this along my camping trip to keep the refrigerator going, so I could use it for that. I could attempt to use it for the solar stuff, but I've convinced myself that if this is behind glass of any sort, it doesn't work very well. Princess Cruises? Yeah, it does. Traveling somewhere warm. When I was looking at the map, it looked like even Texas is getting hit by this horrible cold, which is a surprise. But every once in a while, a few years, Texas gets slammed. And then they find out once again that their infrastructure is garbage. Since a large portion of the entire state loses power, you know. That kind of stuff. Which I'm sure that's been fixed. I'm sure it has. So nice to have whiskey every once in a while. I admit I miss it occasionally. That's nice. Viking Bourbon, hello. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it's greatly appreciated. We're having bourbon tonight. We haven't had any whiskey in a minute. I think I had some 2 weeks ago. Or was it 1 week? We had a sample Sunday not long ago, but I forget which day it was. And I also forget what I had. Oh wait, no, I remember now. It's right there. Legend 10. We had a sample. I have missed biking bourbon. I managed to do some of it the past year, but not a lot. I still haven't gone anywhere with bourbon in my pocket. It's a thought. But I don't think I'd want to ride my bike on the way back. If I had any whiskey at all. I'd get in some trouble for that. Officer sees me drinking out of a flask while riding a bicycle. Yeah, nothing good. Bad idea. Drinking out of a flask, definitely a bad idea. Viking Bourbon, are you drinking anything this evening? Are you well? Are you ready to hunker down for any bad weather on your end? I don't know where you are exactly. Well, exactly is probably the wrong word to use. I don't know where your living space is. What country, what state? I think it's state, because bourbon. I've learned not to make assumptions. You could have moved across into a whole different country. I wouldn't know. I did forget to get bread. I have milk. But I didn't get bread. Which means, out of sheer necessity, I'm going to have to bake a loaf of bread. It's true. I've been putting it off. I have the ingredients. There's no doubting it. I have everything I would need to make said bread. I just haven't done it. So I think possibly this weekend we might have a KillCo kitchen. It's going to be a disaster. Like my cooking, my kitchen space is miserable. It is such a small, it's very, very little counter space. And trying to get everything together and make it is going to be stupid. But I can try it. It'll be a while. That's what I'm really worried about. I'm going to do like a live stream of KillCo Kitchen. Kathy, yes. I mentioned earlier, before everyone got here, I just started up with your granola because I just ate the last of my protein granola and I didn't open another one. So we have regular Kathy Huey granola for the foreseeable future to add to my yogurt and make it delightful. Home-baked French toast. I should click on things, huh? I should. And home-baked French toast is tempting. Yeah. That's my problem. I could have gotten eggs today. I have eggs-ish. But no biggie. Like I said, I have the ingredients to make bread and I have the excuse to make it. And I've been meaning to for a while. And live streaming, it's a good idea. It would be a very long live stream and most of it would be waiting. So it might be better if I just do a video like I did before. To you know, show the process. Getting the dough to rise and getting it in the pan. That'll be interesting. And then I'll have fresh baked bread. That's a good thing to have in a cold weather. Fresh baked bread. Delightful. If you haven't done that for yourself, try it. It's not as hard as you think. It's not great, but it's not as hard as you think. Wisconsin. Yep. I just told everyone here. Freaking. It is going to be, what you said, negative 16. That negative 16 Fahrenheit, I'm assuming. Because unfortunately, when I'm looking at my morning temperatures, it'll be negative 15 degrees Celsius here. This coming morning. So tomorrow at 7 a.m. Negative 15 degrees Celsius, which is cold. Boston Symphony played all John Williams concert. That sounds fun. I did get my wheels tuned up. Everything got set up. I rode my bike a little bit in the summer and the autumn a little bit. But it's good to go. I get a little sketchy about the tires though. I don't know what it is. They do deflate a little bit, so I have to watch them. Especially when it's just stationary like it is right now. Oh, nice. Close Encounters and Schindler's List. That's it's quite an odd pairing, but I get it. I know why. It's like, whoa. Two very different types of entertainment. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. That's a good one. Bum, dun, 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 dun. This is how orchestra people work. That's it. We're doing orchestra here now. It does sound fun. Zenboot still hasn't invited me for a night of culture yet. I'd be very uncomfortable, just for the record. And I still need to get new earbuds. By that I mean like things to plug up my ears so I'm not overstimulated by too much noise. Overstimulated isn't even the real issue. It's the noise is too much. Because it's loud. But unfortunately for me that also goes with crowds. That's the worst. Oh, nice. 93 in 2 weeks. Holy shit. At least he was there. I mean, I live. Isn't this grand? My music's so good. I hope that's what he was thinking. I hope you love my things. This is great. Take me backstage. I don't want to be out here. If I should live to be an elderly person, I'm going to be so grumpy. So grumpy. I'm going to be the grumpy old man with the mustache Hannibal thing. It'll be completely white. I won't be able to see very well, and I can only hear out of one ear. Sort of. This one's already getting problems. Tinnitus. It sucks. I can hear it now. Constantly. Except it's even higher than that. Yeah, same. I have to get new ones because I got a momentary freak out. Like, they work. And they're like little plastic reusable things, so they're fine. I have to clean them off a little bit, just because, you know, of course you do. But one of them broke. They're supposed to have this little piece that's like something you can grab onto, and it broke off. So when I put them in, the last time I did, it kind of got stuck, and I had to really fiddle around to get it out. But that was the moment where I was like, yeah, I need to make sure there's a way to pull these out of there. I need new ones. And I've had them for a long time, so it's about time anyway. Wicked Part 2 is so loud. Yep. I definitely wear them in theaters. And I wear them to I wear them in my spin classes, which are way too loud. I don't understand how people can go into a spin class and not need ear protection. It's available there, thankfully, so at least they're aware. But it's just, I'm wondering, someone who has a hearing problem because of loud noises and being a dumbass, I don't want people to lose their hearing. That's the worst. It's really awful. Like, again, I hear a high-pitched sound constantly out of this ear. It's like faint, but it's there. And if it's quiet, oh, it's there. So a little bit left, everyone. I'm sad. We haven't hit the goal either. I say that every time. I'm like, I don't expect to hit the goal at all ever. It's fine. Papa KillCo, speak of the devil. We were just talking about you a minute ago, saying you're back from the hospital. Welcome. We're having a little whiskey tonight too. The Four Roses. Look at it. Rye, spice, apricot, pear, cinnamon, and toasted oak. Lovely. It really is lovely. Ooh. I thought about bringing a smoothie with me tonight, but I do have normal water. Oh, that's good. I don't think I've drank enough water today. It's a bit of a problem. I'm also fatigued. I don't know why. I did a few things today. Well, what people do on a normal day and what I do on a day that feels like a lot. It's stupid. I took out the recycling. I took out the trash, which I don't have to do that very often since I'm just one person and I don't make a lot of trash. I have a garbage disposal, which helps tremendously. So those are two things I did. I brought the stove thing over to the house. After that, showed Mama KillCo how to use it. After that, I went to the shopping grocery store, I should say. Briefly, bought like 3 things. It wasn't crazy busy, thankfully, and I forgot to buy bread, and I just forgot. I was in there for not really anything. I was in there for some fruit. I got some blueberries. Got some blueberries. I got some kind of dinner thing I can have tonight. Just reheat it. I might have gotten a piece of cake because I've been upset and strung out. And sugar is that unfortunate thing I go to. Thankfully, it's not whiskey anymore. Then I got a latte and a donut that I'm going to have tomorrow morning. Sometimes I sneeze twice. You have the option of turning it up and down? That's wild. Send me the link. That's weird. I like that idea. Once I have just a weird plastic thing with like a metal. I don't even know what they were. Wasn't I? Thank you. I do have the kind of Sneeze. Just one loud noise. What was I saying? Sneezing really clears your head. Like, huh? Oh, I was talking about what I did. Yeah, so I did coastal oysters after that. Got my latte and the donut, which was on sale because it was a day old. It'll be wonderful tomorrow morning because it's going to be freaking freezing out. And I stopped at the CVS to get my medication because I needed more. I had to restock before the storm. Got to do it now. It cost nothing, which is wonderful. And I bought myself some fancy water, which I was thinking about a moment ago. I have Evian water. Evian. As I've said before, if you ever want to get me a gift of food type substance, I love getting Evian water. It makes me feel fancy. And it doesn't taste like anything to me. It's glorious. This, unfortunately, is tap water. And I'm still able to taste the chlorine if I think about it. I try not to. It's very faint, but I can tell, which is frustrating. Whereas Evian, French Alps, loop earplugs. Thank you. Boop. Add it to the list. Oh. Your life, your volume. Go away. Sorry. Not you. Obviously. Reject all. I don't want you advertising and getting my info. Go away. Done it. Can't tell if it's working. Okay. I did that already. Reject all. Save preference. There we go. They look wild. Oh, I see. That's different. Put it on the list. Can I get it on Amazon for less? And the other thing is the ones I've been using are kind of not in the best shape anymore, so they don't, you know, when I'm moving around, even I'm just moving around like exercising, spin class type of stuff, they start to wiggle out a little bit. I have to make sure they're in there. But they aren't magic? All right, I'll think about it. 20 bucks on Amazon at least. That's all right. Which color do I want though? Do they come in a case? They have to come in a case or else I don't want them. Ooh, forest green. Oh, nice. $60. What? One up there is just 10 or 12. What is it? Overall pick. Quiet 2. 1 pack. $20. Yeah, 20 bucks. Noise reducing earplugs for sleep. Deep focus, travel, noise sensitivity. Flexible hearing protection, customizable fit. Sugar Kitty Meow. That's for you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here as always. It is greatly appreciated. Reminder, now that I'm adding this on there is a KillCo wish list. The support wish list is what I call it officially. If you want to support me in other ways that are not directly financial, or not via YouTube, or not via PayPal, or Venmo, or any of that, that's always an option. I like getting things. And there are plenty of stupidly expensive things I'd like to have someday. I'd been having another video game. Which one? I might have to change that. If it's like Call of Duty, I hate that. No. But I was thinking about little things today, like how long I've had this webcam. This is the only thing I've used for almost the entirety of me having a channel. Like I could go back and look at the quality will change. Like I don't know exactly where it happened, but it had to have been 2 or 3 years into it. We'll say 2020, we'll say 2018. 2018 is probably when it started that I got this webcam, which is pretty good. And the thought in my head was like, maybe someday I'll get a real camera. And I was like, shut up. I don't need some overly priced, expensive thing to do webcam stuff from. Like, this is what I do. I do streaming. You know what works great for streaming? Webcam. Don't need a new one. that thing that gets in all our heads. You should buy something new. Get out of here. I don't need any more. I need proper nutrition and exercise and regular sleep. And maybe get outside every once in a while. Ugh. That's what I need. It's exhausting. With that, though, I will be here on Sunday, barring any surprises. Let's not forget that. I do plan to be here Sunday night, 7 p.m., as usual. We'll just call it Sunday Snowstorm, because oh, only $150. Well. I must remind everyone, I exist off the SSDI I get, Social Security Disability Insurance, is about $1,000-ish a month. Most of that goes to paying rent. That's where my financial situation is. Weather permitting, that's right. Yeah. If I completely lose power, well, I will attempt to let everyone know via probably Instagram and Patreons and all that. I'll try to let people know. I can always go to my car. That's another big thing. When in dire situations, I can just go to the car, shovel myself out, charge anything I need to charge. I would probably be charging the big battery I have next to me. The storm will definitely keep people from going anywhere. I'm looking forward to it. I will be very content if we get a snowstorm and I still have power and heat and I can play my computer games and I have my internet access and all that. And I will bring it to everyone's attention if that does occur, when that occurs. When you are stuck at home with the simple things you can only control right there, you will feel much better. You will realize that you could have your life spent in your own home, comfortable temperature, plenty of food, electricity, internet. You could just live like that all the time. Except the way we live doesn't allow it. You can't just do that. You must suffer. You must work. That's what I'm doing right now, but it's a very different kind of work, obviously. But when I look at other people living the life the way they do, in the situation and environment we're in right now, woo, wow, it's kind of a mess. Wood puzzle? Oh, that would make me freak out. Yes, exactly. My car is full of gas, so I can turn it on and run the battery. There you go. That's good. That's a plus. I can say I live very close to the fire department. So if anything serious happened here, they were literally down the road and would be here in less than 5 minutes. Easily. 3 minutes, probably. I was thinking that too, Sugar Kitty. I usually get my grocery pickup on Monday. But thankfully, my EBT card is basically empty, so it doesn't matter. I wouldn't be able to afford it. Yay. What is it at? Let's see. What's EBT at today? And I still have this other card I have no idea how to use. I need to figure that out. If I do have like $150 extra I can use on things, I need to figure out how to do that. So far, it doesn't work. Tried it 2 places. It was like, no. I'm like, what do I do with you? You want me to buy stuff with you? How? EBT is what? $6? $6 and what? Ah. Load. There we go. $6.97 for groceries. All right. I can buy some fancy water with that. I almost did earlier today, but I forgot. I had $6 on it. I thought it was like completely empty. So that's something to look forward to. You guys want to help with groceries, please do. It's very helpful. But as I said, this Monday usually I would get groceries. Aside from not having the money to do so, it's fine. I would just get it on Tuesday. And as far as grocery stuff and like food wise, I'm good. So don't freak out. I'll be like, yeah, there's no money for food. It's like, no, I don't, but it's fine. It happens every month. We get to about the 4th week and it's like, well, I'm glad I bought enough food this, like, the 3 weeks previous. We got mac and cheese, we got pasta, we got chicken, frozen chicken in the fridge, we got frozen burgers in the fridge. Freezer, I should say. We have rice, we have fish, fish fillet frozen. We have edamame, we have tuna fish, we have oatmeal, we have waffles. We're good. It's just always a little upsetting. Oh, and we have chili. Oh, shoot. Oh, and I have mashed potatoes. That's right. Ha-ha. I made mashed potatoes out of 2 potatoes. I've never done that before. I think it worked. It's definitely edible. Could it be mashed a bit more? Yeah, definitely. It's very country style, we'll say. Skins and everything. Well, I look forward to staying inside, we'll say that. And hopefully I'll get some maybe that video will get recorded at some point. That'd be great. I do have this bad feeling like I'm coming down with something, though. I'm a little sniffly. I've had a bit of a cough occasionally. Nothing serious, but... Yep. I have 3, 4, 5 cans of tuna fish. Become a chef? Absolutely not. Just me and my nutritionist have gotten to the point where we know what works fast and easy. Tuna fish sandwiches, easy. Mac and cheese, she's not too keen on me having that. Protein pasta, though, hell yeah. Which I might have tonight. I'm kind of debating what I want to do. I also have soup. And the chili has beans in it. So it's got plenty of fiber. Chili mashed potatoes. That's what I'm saying. Usually I'd make, what I would typically do is I would take the russet potatoes, bake them, or bake one of them, and use a whole can of, and again, it feels like dog food, but the chili bean stuff, and that would be a meal. Still an option. Yeah, I mean, that's how I am. Like, it's not always the best. It's not good. Like, I would like better. But as far as what I can manage to make myself, today's lunch was at like 5 o'clock, and it was peanut butter and jelly with an apple. Because that was quick and easy. I managed to pull it off. I was also trying to play games with Greg, so I didn't really want to stop and make food. But after this, I did buy a little calzone thing, and I'm kind of leaning towards that right now. I've never tried it. It is a cheese and calzone thing. Boy, a cheese and linguiça. Linguiça? That C has a weird little beard on it there. I don't know what that is. Traditional Portuguese smoked sausage. Smoked pork sausage, I'm sorry. Robust garlicky and smoky flavors. Spices like paprika and chili. So that's what I'm about to eat. I don't think I've ever had that kind of sausage before, but I said, what the hell? It sounds good. That's why I looked it up. But again, become a patron or a YouTube member. Super chats, makeup chats, Venmo, all that. Very helpful. What else? Like and subscribe. There we go. Like, what do I need to pay after this? Linguiça, thank you. I knew that C was not really C. Potato flakes and powdered butter to work. That sounds pretty good. Potato flakes and powdered butter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that'll do. Be here on Sunday is what I'm trying to say. Don't think I'll have more whiskey then. We'll see. I'm still well below my 2 drinks a month. I kind of like that. I'm trying to stick to 1 though. But in all honesty, 2 drinks a month because I have like times where I can have more. Holidays as such, all that. Live streams, that kind of thing. But for the most part, I'm not really drinking much. Yeah, but Aldi's in town now. I've had those calzones. They're mostly bread. I've had those calzones. They're mostly bread. But they'll do. It's something. There you have it, folks. It is 8 o'clock. We'll be back here on a Sunday, 7 p.m., if all goes well. If not, I'll have a lot to talk about in one way or another at some point. I'll see you on Sunday, 7 p.m., hopefully. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.